this off. And he's going to bring this out a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So Notre Dame's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. They're going to the air in the first play. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together, and this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game. Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's just the middle, but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
He hands it off from the gun. But a quick stop by the defense. He just chews, so it's 3rd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Hokies offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And Kirk, what a luxury for this offense to have an elite tight end. Be interesting to see how they try to create favorable matchups in this game.
Yeah, and Chris, I think the elite offenses in the college game have that tight end who can be a difference maker. The defensive backs oftentimes get caught up in the receivers on the outside. It opens up the middle of that field, and this tight end can make you pay.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards.
False start offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
The Hokies come to the line in a hurry up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, and he fumbles. Scoops up with the defense. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make for yardage. Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. And the Hokies with 1st and 10 here. They'll run it to the right side.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Breaks loose at the 40. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The Hokies pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And the runner takes off to his right. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The Hokies are in the red zone. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. It's an out route. The catch made. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They couldn't stop him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch made over the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody on the outside who can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Play fake, looking to throw. The sure hand, Skip Smith. Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Looking to chuck it again. That's caught. It's Smith. Finding some room at the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. There's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's going to take off. Tough to shovel a sophomore quarterback to pick up the 1st down himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's a short completion at the big tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And completion makes it second and short. Handoff heading left. In the clear at the 25. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Hokies will have 1st and 10 here. It's a run to the left. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Quarterback dropping back, looking to the end zone, looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time, and if you put the ball out of bounds,
has a path to the end zone. He'll be muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line.
Oh, so disappointing for this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's 3rd down, but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kurt?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, it's a great gain, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And it's taken right around the 35. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage. Not giving this back anywhere to go. And they keep him short of the 1st down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. It's a jet sweep. Receiver trying to turn the corner. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, I love to see a defense that's prepared for anything. The offense here tries that jet sweep and quickly found out that going side to side is tricky against this defense and the speed they have.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. The Hokies will bring their punt team on the field now. We'll see what he can do with the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to throw here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The clock is still running. Up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover 2, taking away anything deep downfield. It puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. From their own 8-yard line now, it's 2nd and long. Quarterback drops it back, and he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Catch made in space. Look out. He's in the clear at the 20. Huge play, moves the ball down inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal. And the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Touchdown. Touchdown, Irish. Great connection there for 6 points.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. We talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Returner decides to field it. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Black. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Hokies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to throw it on first down. He's going to take off here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. 2 teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They get the second half started with a running play.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Quick completion to the tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Grab down the middle. It's Hairston.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Crucial third down play right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Nice grab. It's Lynch. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker. And a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
breaks loose at the 40. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. The Hokies come to the line in the hurry-up.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive, pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
The Hokies have 1st and 10 here. They're going to run it here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech, to put them on top now. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. And man, did they make that look easy.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. Running with purpose. Look at that powerful running. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Just great execution here by this offense. And so many things have to go right for this option to be successful. Recognizing and getting a defender to commit to the quarterback, a nice pitch, and then having a lane for the running back to run through. And there, everything lined up. Things work out like that, it's really almost impossible to stop.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? We'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Goes to his right side there for the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
And 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great. New set of downs. but it also gives you a lot of confidence and you can wear that defense down psychologically.
They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Black. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. He escapes the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Black. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll try the right here. Ball's loose, who can recover? Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, when you're running the quote-unquote four-minute offense, it's a combination of working the clock and getting productive yards. They were doing that. And then to end it with a fumble just ruins that opportunity. Now you give your opponent a chance to not just get the recovery, but a chance to go down and win the game.
That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He shreds the tackle. Brought down to the 23, good enough for a first down.
I love it. Third down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for you. And he does here at a critical moment in this football game in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Pointer in the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner is brought down. Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. A completion sets up a second down play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And he drops back in the gun. Pulls it in. It's Young. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That completion makes it second and medium. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up early. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, they swarm him again.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Working clock with the ground game. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Hands off to the left. Picks up the first, looking for more. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And now the running back's got it again. Finding some room at the 25. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Hokies are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They're going to run it. Breaking tackles. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff running right. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. We reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Well, this has proven to be a fun one for two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win.
But Chris, this is a huge opportunity, still with the game in balance. Who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. It's no good. The lead remains at 7 after the miss. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Breaks into the clear. The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. The pocket breaking down. And this pass is caught. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Short pass finds the tight end. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42. We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. And he drops it. Can you believe it? Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for a late, deep throw. Catch laid down inside the 25. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. And now they'll just clock it. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running back has it on the screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking downfield near the end zone. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that 3rd down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down.
Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with